It's Super Bowl weekend. Eagles, Chiefs. Now, I know a lot of people, personally, who are Chiefs fans. I don't know too many Eagles fans, especially after that NFC Championship game here in Minnesota. You're not going to find too many Eagles fans. But you will find a bunch of Chiefs fans. Going into this game, this weekend, it's going to be, this line right now is Chiefs by 1.5. Over under of 48.5 as of now. I would probably take the under on those points. And I think the Philadelphia Eagles will win the Super Bowl. That's my official pick. I have had a gut feeling that the Eagles, ever since I watched that offensive line it was a cutaway after a Vikings game. And I watched them maul I don't even remember which team it was. It might have been the Cowboys. They just mauled them. Then I watched the playoff games. That offensive line is the real deal. That is the real deal. That Philadelphia offensive line is a beast. And I am completely jealous of it. Completely jealous of it. I want that offensive line in front of my rookie quarterback next year. I know it won't happen, but boy, oh boy, are they good. And Saquon he really is the most valuable player in the NFL. Without him, there's no way the Eagles are where they are. He is clearly the most valuable player. I know they'll give it to Allen with Buffalo. My vote would have been for Lamar Jackson with Baltimore. He's just amazing. I'm such a big Lamar fan. But the more I watch, it appears to me that Jalen Hurts may be the better of the two quarterbacks. I was watching Fearless with Jason Whitlock, and he went through some numbers. Some touchdowns, interceptions, and Super Bowl wins for Jalen Hurts versus Lamar Jackson. And Jalen Hurts won every single category. Now, his justification for the media attention on Lamar was, well, there's no reason to go there. That's not this type of video. But Jalen Hurts is quietly becoming one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, and nobody's really even paying attention to it. Why? Because Saquon Barkley just runs over people because that offensive line has turned them into asphalt. That is one complete offense. Those receivers are also very good, and Jalen drops dimes, baby. He drops dimes. I have become a Jalen Hurts fan at the second half of this season. As a Vikings fan, obviously I had some bitterness over the NFC Championship game, which you guys won. I give it to you. I give you props, but damn, man, that is a real deal line. That's a real deal offense right there. So I think that the defense is going to do enough to prevent Patrick Mahomes, who is obviously a magician, from going out there and dominating that game. I think the Eagles' defense will hold up long enough to do that. I also think that if you're the Eagles, you got to play ball control. You got to play ball control. 40-20. 40-20. That needs to be the time you possess the football over them. Just don't even give them the opportunity. And when you have a running game like the Eagles have with Saquon and Jalen Hurts, who is quietly such a great runner of the football as well. But he's always got his eyes downfield. That's what I'm really becoming a huge fan. I'm really becoming a huge fan of Jalen Hurts. I've talked about him most of this video. So, yeah, I think the Eagles' defense is going to do enough to stop Patrick Mahomes and that Chiefs' offense from really doing anything. That Chiefs' defense, they're excellent. They're fantastic. They've obviously held so many great teams to low scoring totals this year. That said, I don't think they've seen an offensive line like this. I don't think they've encountered something like this. And playing a low-scoring game is something the Eagles can do. They usually just grind you into just pulverize you into pavement, and then just take the top off with Brown. Which, why wouldn't you? He's so good. And Jalen Hurts dropping dimes. I mean, I saw that Cowboys game. Well, they called it a game. It really wasn't. It really wasn't. But yeah, that's my pick. I'm picking the Philadelphia Eagles to apparently upset the Kansas City Chiefs. My final score, I'm going to put it at, 27-19-ish, 27-18-ish, in that ballpark. Because the Chiefs' defense is good. They're very good. They're excellent. But I think you're just going to get worn down by the end of that game. Unless you get out. The Chiefs win if they get out to a fast start, and the Eagles have to play catch-up. That's not their strong suit. They can do it. They've got the receivers to do it, and they got a talented quarterback who, again, I think is one of the best in the league now. I think they can play catch-up, but they don't want to, and that takes away their biggest weapon. That takes away their biggest weapon, that front line, and Saquon Barkley. So if the Eagles can hold them to under 7 points, if they can hold the Chiefs to under 7 points going through the first quarter, I think the Eagles will win this game. Ball control, 40-20, time possession. If the Eagles do that, 27-19, 27-18, Eagles will be your world champions. What can you say? That is one complete offense. They are complete. And I'm jelly of that line. We're coming for your guard, Philly. We're coming for your guard. And we may break the bank to get him. We got to protect our guy. But for this weekend, in 2 days, I think the Philadelphia Eagles will be raising that Lombardi trophy in New Orleans. It's going to be a hell of a game. I'm looking forward to it. And I know you are too. I appreciate you swinging in and listening to me talk about it. You have a great day. Thank you.